The installation shown in this guide is for an escape ladder to allow a safe escape from a child's bedroom on the first floor. The escape is through the bottom half of a sash window, and it was ensured that the ladder would reach at least half the height of the window. The ladder is to be installed on the left side of the window. The wall is smooth and without any protrusions. If there are protrusions, distance pieces have to be used. In addition to the ladder, we provide you with all the fasteners required, as well as the correct drill bits. If your ladder is assembled from several lengths of ladder, you will also receive the necessary connection kits. A number of distance pieces are included in the package to compensate for an uneven wall. The ladder is dispatched strapped to a wooden board and wrapped with plastic and cardboard to protect it in transit. To unwrap the ladder, turn it with the wooden board facing upwards. You slice the outer wrapping with a sharp knife and remove the wrapping and the wooden board. You then carefully slice sideways through the inner wrapping along the back of the ladder. Remove the cardboard protectors of the wall brackets. This section shows you the assembly of two lengths of ladders, which might be required if your ladder consists of more than one length. These sections are around 8 foot in length. You place two sections over two chairs or similar, with the wall brackets of the ladder facing downwards. Open the ladder sections and keep them open with wooden blocks. The wall sides of the ladder are connected by a plate with through holes. Bolts are pushed from the back and secured with the nuts, which are tightened with a spanner. The outer sides of the ladder are connected with a threaded plate into which you fit screws. The lengths of ladder are pushed together and bolts are pushed through the bottom holes and secured with nuts which are tightened. On the top, the two screws are inserted. You then fit the additional rung provided by fitting bolts from the relevant side and carefully tighten nuts on the other side. Do not over tighten. For the correct orientation of the rung, please refer to the other rungs on the ladder. Once you have decided how close to the window you want to install the ladder, the vertical position of the ladder has to be marked. You start measuring from the floor level and measure 40 cm from the floor. Make a mark at this height. This ensures that when the ladder is deployed, there is enough space for the ladder to fully open. At the top of the ladder there is a hole. Please measure from this hole to the bottom of the ladder while the ladder is lying on the ground. In this particular installation, this length was 535 cm. Now measure on the wall from the highlighter mark upwards and mark the wall with the measurement of your ladder length, in this case 535 cm. This is where you will drill a hole and fit a first pilot screw to hang the ladder onto. This makes the subsequent installation very easy. After marking the position for the pilot screw, you drill a hole with the 8mm drill bit. You then change the 12mm drill bit and finish off the bore. Drill about 60mm into the wall. You then fit the plug and fit the screw. You have to leave about 10mm clearance so that the ladder can be loosely hung over the pilot screw. Align the ladder and hang it onto the pilot screw. Make sure it hangs straight. You are now ready to mark the rest of the screw positions. With the ladder now being in the correct position, mark all of the screw positions with a centre punch. Make sure the ladder does not move in this process. When all the holes are marked, the ladder is taken off the pilot screw and kept out of the way. Drill the holes for the screws with the 8mm drill bit. Drill 80mm deep. Then change over the drill to the 12mm bit and drill all holes again. You then fit the plugs. Hang the ladder to the pilot screw again. Each screw needs to have a washer underneath its head. Position all screws and finger tighten them. This ensures that all holes are correctly positioned and the screws can be tightened. You then screw the screws into the wall. When both screws of each bracket are fixed into the wall, tighten them again well. After the screws of each bracket are fixed, open the ladder to see if the ladder opens smoothly. If the wall is curved, the movement of the ladder might become stiff. In this case, distance pieces might have to be fitted behind the wall brackets. We supply some of these with the ladder. Should you require additional distance pieces, please ring your dealer. When the ladder is installed, the lock pin needs to be fitted in the relevant keyhole near the window. The lock is also secured against accidental loss by a little chain screwed to the ladder. Please note that the lock seen in this guide is a demonstration lock pin with large handle. We will supply your ladder with a special tamper-proof lock. In an emergency, the pin is pulled out and the ladder is opened. In an emergency, you open the window. Pull the pin. Open the ladder. Climb onto the windowsill, holding onto the ladder, and descend. If you have any questions with regards to the installation,